The Nissan Z has arrived. In this video, we'll take a close look at everything related to the car, including the customization options and restrictions, the car in the garage and on the field, including a full demo of the engine audio, and finally the Hitbox. Then, at the end of the video, I'll give you my honest opinion on the car and the bundle. Despite being a licensed car, the Nissan Z is actually extremely customizable. In fact, it's exactly as customizable as the other Nissan in the game, the Fast and Furious Nissan Skyline. Almost every single item type on this car is fully customizable, including the decal, wheels, boost, topper, antenna, goal explosion, and trail. The only restricted item type is the engine audio, which cannot be changed from the default Nissan one. We'll have a listen to that later in the video. And just a note that the FaZe Clan decal that comes with this car is locked to just blue and red paint colors on each team. Oh, and one other thing, the wheels that come with the Nissan Z can be used on all of your non-licensed cars like your Octane. And they can also be used on the Nissan Skyline too, and vice versa. Here's what the Nissan looks like in the garage, including a few designs of my own. Here's a full demo of the engine audio. Here's a quick demo of the car on the field. The Nissan has a Dominus hitbox, and actually I think the hitbox on this car is really good. Let's take a look at it in detail. Starting with the best part of this hitbox, the top, you'll notice that it's extremely good, lining up perfectly with the top of the car. This means the dribbling on the Nissan feels really good, as the ball sits right on top of the car rather than floating above it like on the Nissan Skyline, which is extremely bad at the top of its hitbox. The front of the hitbox is not perfect, but still very good. There's only this small piece sitting outside the hitbox, which means that air dribbling is also good on this car. The back of the hitbox is very similar to the front. But this area is not really important at all, so let's move on to the sides. The sides are also not a very important area, but unfortunately on this car, they're not great. There's a massive gap here between the car and the hitbox. And it might actually be one of the worst cars in the game in this area. My overall score for the hitbox on the Nissan Z is 8 out of 10. It's totally usable and much better than the Skyline. So my honest thoughts on this car and the bundle are that, well, I think the car is extremely good. I love the fact that it's pretty much fully customizable, with only restrictions being on the fact that it's a licensed car, so you can't use other licensed items. I love that you can use the Skyline wheels on the Nissan and vice versa. I think that's awesome. And I just love that they haven't restricted this car in the way that they've restricted a lot of other licensed cars in the game. So good job to Nissan, I guess, and Psyonix. The price of the bundle at 1100 credits I think is fair. It's what we come to expect these days from licensed cars. And the hitbox, as we just talked about, is really good. I mean, 8 out of 10. The top and the front are both really good. The top's basically perfect. So yeah, I really like the hitbox on this car. I think it's much better than obviously the Skyline, and it's a lot better than some of the other licensed cars we've seen as well. The engine audio I thought was okay, pretty generic honestly, it just sounds like a kind of sports car sedan, I don't know, didn't really do anything for me. So the only thing that I would like to change about this car is I'd like to be able to use a different engine audio. But unfortunately these days it seems that every single licensed car is locked to just their default engine audio. So I guess this is not something that's ever going to change. So yeah, overall I think this is a great car, and if you've got 1100 credits to spare, I think it's definitely worth picking up. And if you do decide to pick it up, please consider using the MOGZRL creator code on screen now. Using this code really helps to support the channel, so thank you so much to anyone who uses it. And come join the Mogz Discord server if you want to hang out with me and other Mogz viewers. And go check out my second channel if you want to see me play games like Sideswipe, Rocket League, and other games with live commentary. And like the video if you liked it, dislike it if not, subscribe for more videos like this as well as a whole bunch of other Rocket League and Rocket League Sideswipe content. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.